Welcome back, everyone, to the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta. Alongside me, my co-host, Ryan Moran. And next to me, my Make-A-Wish, Connor Callback. And today we're here to talk about the newest film in the John Wick franchise from the world of John Wick, Ballerina. Move over so you're in the shot.
You look like you do not want to be here.
You actually kidnapped me.
He did.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Now you look more professional. But yeah, we have Connor here. Connor was supposed to do an episode with us like 2 years ago, and we recorded an entire episode.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. That could have been God's sign not to do one with him.
I did do an episode with you, like the sixth one.
Actually, this is your third time on the show, actually. We did the Wolfman review. Yeah, remember we played UFC during it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I combined like a stream and a podcast episode.
Mm.
It was so chaos.
So crazy.
We didn't see Wolfman. You wouldn't go see it.
I didn't say it. It got terrible reviews. I didn't want to anymore.
Was Wolfman good? Actually, don't answer that, because you adding on to it does not make my point better.
It was mid.
No, it wasn't.
What, you think it was like the greatest movie of all time?
No, I thought it was really good, though.
I
liked
it was
it was just as good as The Invisible Man.
Okay. See, that was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I think it was up there with that.
Okay.
I thought it was high quality. I thought the look of the Wolfman was really good.
Okay.
But that's not why we're here. Fuck.
Wolfman Part 2.
We're here to talk about Ballerina, as I said. And before we get into that, Ryan, how you been?
Fine. I don't know.
I ask him every episode.
My answer doesn't change. It's just fine.
Are you okay?
No.
But yeah, Ballerina, it's currently sitting at 76% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb. It has a 93% audience score. The critic consensus, though, is equipping a steely on it. Oh, Rotten Tomatoes, why? Why? Oh, whatever. Guess we're not getting a critic consensus. This film stars Ana de Armas, Lance Reddick in his final role, Keanu Reeves, Norman Reedus, and Ian McShane. Oh, and what's his name? Yeah, Gabriel Byrne as Chancellor, the villain of the movie.
Villain?
Yeah. He's a famous actor.
Shit. No, I know, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah. People are saying this is... I've been seeing people like TikTok people that I like their opinions on film, and they're saying this is the best movie in the franchise. They are wild.
This movie was good, but it's the worst movie in the franchise. And that's only because it's four of the best action movies I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, it's not. It's John Wick.
But like I didn't think this was like I can think of... I think nobody's better than this. Like, I thought this was a fun time, but it felt like it was much better than, what was it, The Continental? Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, I didn't even watch that show.
Yeah, that was terrible. That didn't feel like it was anything in this world. This at least felt like a John Wick movie, like close enough.
He kept the style perfectly. It was just the execution. Like,
yeah.
There were a lot of executions.
a lot of executions.
There was a lot of killing, which I know it's John Wick, but
damn. About every different way to possibly kill a human in that movie.
A lot of grenades.
A lot of grenades.
I really like the grenades in this movie.
That was the only thing. There were some of the explosions were so over the top.
Oh, she was dead 20 times over.
That table scene was... Some shrapnel would have made it around that table because it was like right above
you're talking about when she's like... She like flips the table and holds
it
back. Yeah. I thought about it. I'm like, if it is a steel table, it would be fine. I mean, it would move.
Or the worst scene in the movie. The wooden door that's somehow invented.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
She sees them shoot through it previously.
Yeah, and then goes behind a different wooden door, but the same kind of wooden door, and now it's bulletproof. That's Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a couple scenes like that. And there was definitely scenes where you could tell that they were trying to be as authentic as possible, like with real choreography and everything, and it just didn't hold up as well. I guess when you have the team that they had behind John Wick, which was every stunt specialist in the world went and did that movie, and their director's a stuntman, they had everything set up for success. And Ana de Armas, though, kills it. She does her own stunts. She's really fighting her way through. Yeah, she was doing all the fighting and stuff. She learned.
I don't think she did a lot of the stuff.
No, they tried.
You could see a little bit of CGI face. Yeah. You could see.
There's one shot where she turns with the flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, it's just not her.
And it's just straight up a whole different person. And then the girl's like, huh. And the biggest criticism for this movie, and you know it's bad when even Connor says something to me, they ADR'd a lot in the beginning. There was like 3
I didn't really notice
that me and Connor at the same time were like, that looked bad.
Yeah.
There was a scene where her mouth doesn't move and a whole sentence came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Alright.
A lot of it was the young girl.
Yeah.
So that made sense. But then there was one with Ande Armas right when it switches to her.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened there. But
yeah, I will say the opening scene, I was kind of like, is this movie going to be bad? And then it picks up, thankfully. But the opening scene was fine.
I like the action, though. Like, the way that guy was moving looked good.
I do like that guy. I forget his name, but he's from Umbrella Academy, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good, though.
I think I watched like 3 episodes of that.
The first season was fun, and then it kind of teeters off.
And it's ass.
Yeah, my dad loves it, though.
So does my dad. My dad
Loves
tried
that
to tell me for the first 3 seasons it was better than The Boys.
My dad hates
Why?
Andor season 2, so it sounds like they're wrong.
That's crazy.
My dad
It's
loves
amazing.
Andor. I'm
Your
gonna
dad
say
would text
5.
me every night he watched it and be like, dude, Andor is so good.
Oh, my mom watched The Last of Us episode 2.
Really?
Not a single tear. Just pure anger.
What?
Just annoyed. She said she's not watching anymore. I don't care what happens.
That's crazy.
She's like, it's stupid.
No, she's got to watch season 2, see if it actually works.
I know. I told her she needs to watch it. I was like, because she's like, I know that this is exactly like every other revenge movie. I know how it's gonna. I'm like, no, you don't.
You really don't.
I'm trying not to tell her what's gonna happen. Like, just watch it. But that's not why we're here. It's not talk about our parents' film opinions.
Mm-mm.
Most of them are terrible.
I think most of the time we've talked about anything other than the Ballerina.
Yeah. Who directed Ballerina? That's what
it was Len something or other.
Len
Len Wiseman.
Yeah. What else have they?
What else has he done? Let's see.
What's Mom done?
Connor, this is the whole thing. It's just us going like, who did this? Let's look this up.
Oh, the guy made the Underworld movies.
You guys ever do your research before you?
No, that's a lot more
no,
work than we're willing to do.
That's too much.
No.
People listen to you.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't think they do. I think he's just lying.
Yeah, that guy just took a picture of us.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
That was the funniest thing because I really did think he went up to talk to you. I was like, I had to have talked to Ryan. Nothing.
No, I would have got back and be like, guys, somebody recognize me. I would have been excited.
Yeah, that guy's going to D1 in Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a fan of ours. I was like, yo. And I am money. You're more than welcome to come on the show for a nice fee.
Yeah, we can talk football movies.
Usually it's the other way around. You pay him to come on the show.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah, where the fuck's my money at, dude?
That's different.
We don't pay nobody. No.
I owe you $12, actually.
Yeah, he does. This film also has a 59% on Metacritic. What's her name? Eve? Yeah, Eve Macarro. This follows her as she's trying to get revenge for the people that killed her father and her mother, and it turns out to be this whole cult. And we just find her through this night of action and violence.
It wasn't a cult, dude.
No, that was a cult. That was actually probably I think it was my least favorite part. Was the
the end kind of the middle of the movie was the best part for sure.
Yeah, when she's like trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the idea of it being like a town. But there was no gate or anything to get in this town. So you're telling me the FBI, the CIA, none of them have ever noticed this
or just some backpackers like, oh, this is a nice town. We can get a drink here. And you're like, you're not fucking leaving. You're never going to leave. No.
Yeah, so there was
some little kid pulls a Glock on you. You're like,
well, I think that was the whole idea of that when she first got into the coffee shop or whatever. Everything seemed normal, but then they realized she's there to fuck shit up. So then all of a sudden everyone broke character. Came in the coffee shop and fucked things up.
Yeah, but they only went outside because they were going to grab guns to come back to get her.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that because they knew who she was, or just because she was an outsider?
Well, no, because there wouldn't have been anything saying that they knew who she was yet.
Yeah, no, I think it's just because she's an outsider. Because even when she's driving through and that little kid just looks at her and just goes like that, like, Jesus. Yeah. If you just stumble into that town, you are fucked. It's over.
Yeah, John Wick has unbelievable scenes, scenes that don't... Like the jacket, that's not a thing.
We're falling down 30 flights of steps and just getting back up. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
That scene's amazing.
Oh, it's the best. That is the worst feeling. You watch him go all the way up, just to go all the way down.
Have you seen the fourth one?
We got to watch it tonight.
It's
we have to go back and watch
it is unbelievable.
Okay.
We watched it, and there's latest scene. It's so demoralizing. You're watching, you're like, yes, fuck.
He gets to the top.
It's like the longest steps in the country in France, right?
It was in Paris. Yeah,
it's like the longest flight of steps, and he gets
falls
to the top and goes all the way back down just to go back up. All while broken bones, stab
dude.
wounds.
No, he doesn't break bones. It's John Wick, dude.
No, he breaks bones.
He breaks a lot of bones.
You watch the bones be broke.
Oh.
You've seen the first 3 though, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I haven't seen the 4th.
Are you doing anything tonight? I'll watch it
Yeah,
tonight.
we're
Watching the Phillies.
We're watching the Phillies. And
Sounds like we're watching John Wick 4.
we can do both.
Okay,
Because
good.
the way the Phillies have been playing, it might be over.
We
by
might,
the
yeah,
third.
we might be turning on John Wick 4.
Sadly.
I was listening to WIP, and this guy was like, "We got a pretty easy schedule coming up. The Cubs,
We're gonna go play the Mets.
yeah, like the Cubs are playoff team. They're above us."
This is probably the hardest part of our schedule yet.
Yes,
I know. So I said, me and my dad agreed that this series is like, this is like those series when teams are like, they either figure it out.
this is the moral series.
Yeah.
Like, you got to pick it back up here.
Because they can go out and win the series against the Cubs. It shows that they are still a good
Mhm.
team. They just go.
They did it earlier. They
Yeah.
beat the Cubs earlier.
0-8. The 2008 Phillies went 0-13 at the height of the season and went in the 3rd place in the NL East. Most people don't talk about that. I was watching the whole thing, which is insane.
Most people don't talk about that.
Yeah,
We talk about that.
yeah, it happened.
We're professionals.
Deep ball knowledge here because we have nothing else in our
Elite
lives.
ball knowledge.
I don't know if it's final, but I saw on fantasy that Nick Castellanos was not a starter.
He doesn't get rest days.
Yeah, what?
Exactly. What
Wait, did
exactly
they
what
just
I
say
said.
the S, not say the S next to him?
No, it came up with a notification. It said him and then Bryson Stott right after him.
Bryson Stott makes sense because
Let
he
me double
fucking
check.
sucks.
Let me double check in case they change
He doesn't
it again.
suck. He's just not what people thought he was going to be. He's not as good as Alec
he's
Boone.
healthy.
He might get
Doesn't have
down.
an S next to his name yet.
The S doesn't always show up.
But he usually does.
See,
I mean,
the
Oh,
S,
all right. I just
He's in the
said that.
lineup as of right now.
Okay.
yeah, he doesn't miss
Scared me,
games.
dude.
Oh, God.
What?
Sosa, Kemp, Wilson, Rojas.
Yo, Otto Kemp's in a home run tonight. Bet it.
Weston Wilson going for the cycle again.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Weston Wilson's getting DFA in a couple
No.
weeks.
Yeah, they're bringing up.
Justin Carr's got to come up.
Otto Kemp's got to.
I'm surprised he's
hit.
not up yet.
Okay, he did have
No,
to go
I
against
know.
Paul Skeens and Andrew
I know,
Heaney,
it's
who have
tough.
been unbelievable
Yeah.
this
No, they were
season.
talking shit on Otto Kemp on WIP, and I was like,
First off, he almost
Just
hit a home
first
run in
two
second
games.
at bat.
yeah.
He hit a bomb down the line.
Mhm.
He's got power. The kid's and he was undrafted, which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the Ballerina. This is what happens in that
Imagine if we
episode.
could win a game.
That'd be
That'd be
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're what are we? One of the last 9.
A few weeks ago, we were the best team in baseball. Now we're out. Like,
We're only. With all that being said, we're only 4 games back of the Mets. Things can change quite quickly.
Yeah. The Mets are pretty fucking good, though. And if Juan Soto gets good, then it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
their
not
pitching.
good.
I'm telling their pitching will fall off. Clay Holmes is a reliever.
Yeah,
He's
Clay
going to
Holmes.
eventually hit that innings mark.
Yeah, he's
So
gonna get
two of
hurt.
their guys are former relievers. But they made starters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now they're
But then
eventually going to hit that
Kodai Senga.
inning cap.
Kodai Sang is, though. He's
He's so
good.
good.
you gotta keep Nick Abel up.
He is. He's
Yeah.
up for right now. He's only
For right now,
He's
it's
up
the
because
thing,
Nola's hurt.
Exactly.
Is Wheeler back from paternity?
Yeah, today. Okay, Ballerina. Do we all agree that Ana de Armas? Would you like to see more of Ana de Armas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would like to see her in her own finale of a movie, too.
Yeah,
And
I
not
didn't.
just
I
shove
love
John
that
Wick
John
in
Wick
for
was in there.
nothing.
Yeah.
Just because I
I
like
like
seeing
his
him.
first scene when he talks to her in the studio, and he's like, "The door's open. You can leave." Like, that was great. Because
I liked when they fought. I didn't like that he kept showing up
I mean,
because I
the
liked
fight scene
how
was
much
cool.
better he is.
Yeah.
than everyone.
The fight scene was cool, and I did like that he kicks her ass. He could have killed her 5
Mhm.
times over. He's like, I just don't.
When he
I don't wanna
snuck
do it.
up on her, that was so fucking dope.
Yeah. But he's only in the movie. The first scene was good because it actually meant something. It was kind of like, the whole point of the movie was like, yeah, she got put into this life, but at the end of the day, she did
Yeah,
choose
she could
to
walk
stay
out
into
that
it.
door.
Yeah,
My bad.
smack the microphone.
I know. My
But
bad.
then in the end, when he comes back, he doesn't affect the movie at all. He's
Well-
literally there
Um,
just to get a cool fight scene, and then nothing.
wasn't he the one who fucking put a bullet in the dude's head?
No,
The
she
main-
did.
she shoots him.
She shoots.
Oh no, that's right. Because
He's just looking at the-
that's-
he's gonna
he was looking
shoot
through the
her.
scope.
He was going to shoot
That's
her
what it
if
Because
it
they
hit
hit
midnight.
the
was.
midnight.
Yeah.
hmm
First off, that time was not moving correctly.
Hmm.
That time went by way too slow or way too fast. Either
Yeah.
way.
It's not accurate.
But
Yeah, it's not accurate to what the time frame was.
yeah, no.
No, I just like I didn't like
Or when she sets up the bomb on those pipes at the one point, and then it's 30 seconds, and she's just like outside, 100 feet away. It's like, no, you didn't get that far.
Might be a trained killer, but you're not Usain Bolt. Like,
that. Like I thought it was cool because I was really worried that they were gonna have her be able to fight John Wick.
No,
I
yeah,
was like, this
that was
No.
that would have taken me out of it.
Yeah.
I like that he's just so much better.
yeah, no. He can show up he's always going to be John Wick. Like he was always.
He's
You
the
know.
best.
Yeah.
You'll see him. You think he's good in the first 3?
Oh, this one.
The fourth one,
Fourth
he
one?
turns into a superhuman.
4 is genuinely nonstop. Like it doesn't.
Oh, it's 2 hours
There's,
and
like-
20 minutes, I think, and it's
Oh, great.
No, I think it's
It's gonna be a long
240.
yeah, it's nonstop.
240?
Yeah.
There's like 3 lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh no, he has the least dialogue of any of the movies in this
Really?
one. Yeah, because he's just shooting the whole time. He doesn't get time to talk, and most of his lines are just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I
and
like.
hair
In
flips.
the beginning of the movie, when she was still like the young little girl, he was
Mhm.
walking by, and the whatever the girl's name is, she's all this for a dog. He's like,
Mhm.
He's like, it's not just
not
a
just
dog.
a
not
puppy.
just a dog.
And I love when he's like,
Mhm.
and like
Yeah.
pushes his hair back.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, now I'm ready.
But also, when does this take place? Because when he like
This
the end
takes
of the
place
movie,
between.
I know between 3 and 4.
Yes.
But that would mean that
Wait.
just
yeah.
for the finale when he's there in the end, because the beginning makes sense because we see that whole meeting take place. It's just happening there.
Yeah.
We the end, if it's between 3 and 4, that means he was in the Lawrence Fishburne in the sewers, and
Which is
whatever.
France.
No, that was New York.
Oh, it is New York.
Yeah, that's still New York.
He meets him though
Um,
in France eventually, right? At the end.
I think Lawrence Fishburne goes to France.
Yeah, because that's when he
But,
gets.
yeah, he's in New York, the Bowery King. But that means he was down there, getting better after falling off a building and breaking everything.
Yeah,
and he's
you know the scene
training.
at the end of the 3rd one. Remember when he
Wait,
falls off?
When he falls off the building.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
hits ledge,
Yeah.
ledge, which he really filmed. I know softer landing spots,
Mhm.
but he still did break a rib off film.
Oh, yeah. But that means
He's a nut, dude.
he was with Fishburne, and then was just like, "Hey, can you do this thing?" He's like, "No, I'm still getting better." And then he comes back, and he's just like,
no,
"All right,
he got
I'm gonna sit there."
excommunicated.
Yeah,
so
in
how
3.
did they call him?
Well, I think he still works with the Russians a little bit because he got out because they punched his ticket. They gave him the
Yeah, he got
thing.
out. No, but then when you're excommunicated, it means you're not allowed to have anything. Remember, you're not allowed to go in the hotels anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true. But
So I guess it was more like a private thing.
yeah, I think it was more just like just private. But also, I was looking at the lady's hands because remember 3, she gets the knife through, she gets the sword through her hands. She never had the scars. I didn't notice them. It was a little thing. But
There's a couple little things like that.
But just the
Yeah,
end.
the fact that John Wick's all better after we see him in the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
In the beginning of the 4th one, my man can't walk.
Yeah, like there was definitely time between 3 and 4, but
It's not that much time.
I don't think it's that much
Because
time.
they show you him still beat up in 4,
Mhm.
and then you watch him like get
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
But it just doesn't make sense. Like I understand it is between 3 and 4, like timeline. You could fit this in. It doesn't really make sense that he's just like back to
And
being.
he doesn't
John
have
Wick.
cuts or.
Yeah, no, he's totally fine.
especially if
Yeah.
he's hurt in the beginning of 4.
Oh, he's
He's still a little banged up. Yeah.
yeah. The first scene, he's like laying on the ground, isn't he? Like covered in
remember.
blood and stuff.
Where's the first scene him punching the bag?
No, because remember they
I don't
show him
remember.
and he's like getting help, and then they cut to him like getting.
Oh yeah.
He's doing the
Yeah.
which he's
But that was the end
bloody.
of the 3rd one. Is him in like the shopping cart, just in a ball. He's like, John, you still in there? He just flips him off. It's the best.
I'm thinking I'm back. Yo, Keanu's like, dude, I can't keep doing this
Yeah.
shit. My body.
Fucking
Anyone see the
60.
documentary that they're making of John Wick
No.
that they just put out? He has literally broken both of his knees twice each while filming these movies.
Oh.
His one knee doesn't work. You know, like how he hobbles?
yeah.
That's his actual
Mhm.
walk. Because his knee's so beaten up in I think it's his left one. They said like he would get kicked for like a scene and it would lock up and he wouldn't be able to move it for like an hour. It would just be a lock like half bent.
I did
Oh.
hear about that. He's also like the nicest guy ever, too.
And he's like
So,
Oh,
60.
yeah. He's the nicest, saddest
60.
guy ever.
I think he's like 55.
Yeah.
So you could look it up.
oh no, you got me doing research.
Well, yeah, it'd just be me and him looking on my computer.
The
But
picture of him on the subway is still the best. Like the actual picture of him just sitting on the subway.
just vibing.
Yeah. No, and he's standing. The lady's like, he gave up his seat for me. He's so
Oh, he's
nice.
60.
He's like, yeah.
God, him and Tom Cruise just carrying the box
Yeah.
office right now. Did anyone see that Tom Cruise did the fucking parachute thing 16 times?
Yep, I literally just watched that today.
God.
Yeah, he actually lit his parachute on fire, then had to deploy a safety chute, and he did 16 times. He put 16 times faith into that the backup chute will work. You know he's dying on set.
Oh, he has to.
He wants
That's
to,
the only
probably.
way he can die. Like, it's got to be
He's
like a
going
law.
to space for his next movie. They're filming in space with the help of NASA.
What movie is this?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
an
know.
action thriller. But Ana de Armas, actually.
Oh,
Mm.
really?
Yeah, it's the guy who made Top Gun, Kaczynski. Is it? Or is it McQuarrie?
Cause
McQuarrie.
wait. I thought McCreary made Top Gun. I could be wrong.
No, Kaczynski made Top Gun.
Kaczynski?
Yeah, same guy
The
doing F1.
Unabomber?
Oh,
Hold
Joseph Kaczynski.
Top
F1 looks pretty
Gun.
good.
That's one of my most
Maverick.
anticipated movies. They say it's really good.
What do you think about Ryan Gosling coming to
Star Wars?
Star Wars?
I'm excited.
Excited.
It's not. It might not ever happen.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph Kaczynski.
Yeah.
Spelled
about
differently
the-
than Ted Kaczynski. I'll give him that.
Is that the Unabomber?
Yes.
Didn't know it was his last name.
You just knew Ted?
No, I didn't know anything about him.
Ted the mailman?
I just he was a Unabomber. I didn't know his name. I don't pay attention to that.
You don't know anything about him?
Not really.
Just a math genius?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the whole thing. He was like an MIT professor.
Fuck.
He was like, technology
Yeah,
sucks. I'm
watch
going to
these
live in a
documentaries
cabin
on
and
the
ship
Unabomber.
bombs to people. You ever see his gun he made?
No.
He made a gun that was like a single shot. It's the weird. I'll pull it up. It's pretty sick.
So, with the Ballerina, I think the upsides of this movie are the action set pieces. I think Ana de Armas, I think she's great. Even if her accent comes and goes
That's true.
throughout the movie, I don't know if I was the only one that noticed that. Sometimes her accent would be full on, then she would just have a full on English voice.
Just made that in his fucking cabin.
Is that wood? Just
Yes.
all wood?
It's just wood and like hand tools. He just fashioned together. It's a gun.
Did you notice that?
What?
Her accent going in and out throughout the movie?
I couldn't tell if
A
she
little
was
bit,
supposed
but
to
I
have
didn't
an
think it's
accent.
bad.
Yeah, like I think it's hard, but like
Yeah.
I feel like any amount of accent coming
No.
through is never a good sign.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, she's got a fairly thick accent, so
Yeah.
you can't really blame her. The craziest
I
thing
thought they
is
were gonna
still,
play into that they're like that's
Yeah.
just her voice.
well, I also don't know where she grew up. Like where the opening scene took place. It could have been in.
Well, I guess
I
it
forget
could
where
be.
she's from.
Did not look like United States.
But she was
they
so-
could've-
No, I don't
She
think it
was fantastic. Like
Yeah.
she got beat the fuck up making this movie.
Yeah. No,
And
but
she
her
is
and
an
War
action
Dogs.
star.
You know the movie War Dogs?
The one
Never seen
Jonah
it.
Hill and
Uh,
Miles Teller.
Yeah, I've
Where they're-
never seen it though.
It's good. But she's in it. She plays Miles Teller's wife.
Mhm.
When she got the role, she didn't speak any English,
Really?
and she would just learn her lines without knowing the language and just repeat them.
She
She didn't know what the fuck she was
they'd be
saying.
like,
but-
okay, it sounds like this. I'm gonna say that, and her performance is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Like,
great. Yeah.
Would have no idea. She doesn't know a lick of English at the time. Yeah, I feel like the shootouts are really well done in this. Everyone clears their rooms really well. All the gun stuff is really accurate. The inaccurate stuff comes into place with the explosions because some of the grenades just make fireballs,
Mhm.
and grenades don't have fire at all. It's just bang. It's just smoke and shrapnel going everywhere. And people don't blow up. when grenades
People don't turn to
or
mist.
blow off. I'm not taking away from. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't
It's
happen.
not-
Like
It's not like
it's not
Giant
spontaneous
explosion.
combustion
Yeah.
of a human body going this way. They can fly off and get blown off, but people in total
Most of the deaths
disappear.
most of the deaths from frags are literally just shrapnel.
Yeah,
Mm.
cutting cutting
Artery.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Still, I would love to see, as Ryan said, I would like to see more Ana de Armas, more of the Ballerina, but don't have John Wick in it. I want Norman Reedus spinoff. I love
Yeah.
Norman Reedus.
Yeah, it'd be cool. The guy in front of us loved Norman Reedus. When he came back at the end, he was like, "Let's go!"
That dude in front of us was
He was having a grand old time.
very heavy.
How about the theater in total was pretty old, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were
Did I
on the
notice that?
younger end of that. No,
Yeah.
you were right.
There's a lot of old
The
people.
whole
in that
row
theater.
in front of us was way older
It
than
was
we
a
were.
Yeah.
packed theater.
There was a kid
Yeah.
next to him. Like
Was
a
it?
little kid.
Yeah, a kid that should not have been at that movie at all, and her mom brought her into it. And she
Oh, it was a
like,
girl?
Yeah,
Oh.
and she was like,
Yeah, the girl kept saying stuff to her mom.
there was one. I
It's a
think it was
princess
when- I
movie.
think it was the table scene where the frag absolutely blew the dude's head off, and
Yeah.
we were all just cracking up laughing. And she went, "Why are they laughing?"
Really? this is not the first time me and Ryan have been part of these moments.
Really?
We were in Joker, and it's still one
Oh
of
my
the
God.
funniest theater experiences. Or me and Ryan, we were like, we're going to kill a child in air.
What?
Kids got up. Remember the kids were getting up and running and
Oh
yelling?
yeah, no,
I
we saw
told
the.
Ryan, I leaned over, I was like, I'm going to put my foot out, and this kid's going to fall down
Yeah,
these
they were
steps.
running down the steps. He's like, "I'm gonna put my foot out."
And then some dude went and grabbed one of the kids.
Yeah, they were screaming the whole movie,
yelling.
like just.
and
I hate that.
that movie was great. By the
It was a
way.
good movie.
Love there.
I thought you were talking about the kids, the dinosaur thing we went to in New York. I was like, I'm gonna kill one of those kids.
Oh, no. We were like in a screening to this event we got invited
It was
to.
probably like a birthday party in front of us.
It was like a bunch of little kids.
Really?
And Ryan's just like, this was before the thing started. This is like where you look at the screen.
You know, the lights were on. They're
Yeah.
just chatting. I'm like, I hate them.
Ryan's just talking.
I was also so pissed off because that was there are no fucking lanes. I was, God. Tommy was trying to give me directions.
Tom again.
That's shit. He's terrible.
First of all, that was not. That's
Just
not,
because it was a shit movie.
yeah, we went to see Barbarian. She wouldn't go.
It cost me like $800 in repair to my car. And
Didn't you smoke something on the way home?
Tommy smoked it.
Okay, you make it sound like it was my fault. I did the. First off, we could have hit a lot more straight on.
That's true.
Something was in the middle of the highway.
Uh-huh.
It might have been a person. It wasn't actually. I was kidding. It was something.
If you just let me drive my own damn car,
You weren't avoiding that.
then it would have been at least me driving and I'm the one who fucked it up.
I didn't fuck it up. Whoever the fuck left something on the highway.
Their entire bumper is what it was like.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, the car in front just swerves, and I turned enough that we go over like the.
You could have swerved
Yeah.
a little bit, you know?
I did swerve a little bit, so I only hit the one side.
Yeah, it was completely dug up whatever was in the well, and any plastic underneath my engine was just completely torn to
Now
shreds.
things went straight over. It would have just ripped everything out.
My transmission's like 2 miles
Dragging behind.
Mhm.
But when we went to see Joker, you know the scene when he kills the person in front of the smaller guy?
Yeah.
So there's this old couple in front of us, and me, Matt, and Ryan are out loud laughing.
Yeah.
And the people are like we're just sitting there giggling out loud. I was like, oh, we are so fucked up.
I mean, like, when anyone dies in, like, just an abrupt and, like, unexpected way.
There's a little laugh to it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're like went so fucked up, they like, oh.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan lay watching Bring Her Back. We're lay like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And then Ryan called me a coward because I left the second time. I won't
Really?
watch it again.
Why?
Because when you watch, you'll see.
All right, watch it a third time with me.
Dude, I was cutting something the other day.
Just
And
think
I
about
cut. It was something. I forget what it was. It was like a piece of cake or something. And I cut it, and I was going to lick a little bit of the icing off the knife. And I brought it up, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. No.
Oh, it's gonna stick with me and Ryan were late in the car just randomly driving back from the movie. We're just like, oh.
That's how I was with Terrifier.
It's so much worse than Terrifier.
It's so bad.
Because it's so much more realistic.
It looks so much better.
Oh, great.
At least Terrifier, you're like, oh, it's a fake body.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to see it.
And this is a 10-year-old kid.
Maybe I don't.
It's a good movie. It's a really good
It
movie.
is really good. But much
Ballerina.
better than this movie. But I don't want to take
I
too
don't know
much.
if I'd say much.
Say better.
I'd say, yeah, better, but
I mean,
it's tough to compare a horror movie and
yeah,
an action.
I more mean in just like, if we're looking at pure filmmaking. But that's, again, hard to do with action because action movies are a lot more.
Yeah, there weren't many explosions in Talk to Me. Or Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
No, Talk to
It
Me.
was just one house.
But it's so pretty. It's
Yeah,
such
it
a
is.
great movie.
Nice house.
Yeah, I enjoyed Talk to Me, Bring Her Back a lot more than I enjoyed Ballerina.
All right.
I think I just would watch it again.
Okay.
Well, that's because you're
Surprising.
like a horror fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super big
Yeah.
horror guy. What? I watched a horror movie the other day. Oh, I watched Creep finally.
Mm.
Overrated as fuck. Not scary.
You don't like the end? Just like 50 feet away.
And then the jump scare.
Mm.
The jump scare after that. I'm guessing you saw that in the kill video.
The what?
There's no way you watched Creep.
I watched a bit of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Because I
don't-
watched the
hold
kill
on.
video and I was like, this seems interesting. I'll check it out.
It's just a weird movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the
You
point.
need
Yeah.
to start
It's
watching
not-
more horror movies.
He's-
Stop being a bitch.
He's watched a shit ton of horror
I've watched a
movies
lot of
now.
horror movies.
You need
Yeah.
to watch more.
You didn't watch
Huh?
Shujima Haunted Asylum?
That shit was scary, man. And then we
I
told
wanted to, and then you cut it off early.
Yeah, because we both were like, we're not. Oh, because we ended up watching Skinamarink.
Oh yeah.
That movie's so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That still is up there as like one of the scariest things I've ever
It's
watched.
so creepy.
I'm
Well,
so
it's only
happy.
for like a certain like
Or-
audience of people.
remember we
who
watched
find
Heck?
that stuff scary. What?
the YouTube one. They're like,
Heck.
the
Oh,
first
the
one
one
you
that created
That
it.
one was
Remember
almost
we watched
worse.
the short film version of
The
it?
one time where we got you to stay up to like 1:30, we watched like 15 horror short
That
films.
one
It
was so
horrible.
sad.
yeah, that one was really sad.
And they just went off the rails at one
Yeah,
point.
that's fine.
I
He's
forgot how
having fun.
sad that was.
Dude,
Is it because I have cancer, Mom?
Yeah.
No, dude. I swear. The
The
bedroom scene was really good in that version.
Mm.
The one with the dude in the box.
Oh, it's Man in the Box.
Man in the Box. It's a good song too.
That is, it's so. It is a really great song, Alice in Chains. But that's a thing we should do. Do a thing of our favorite horror shorts. Because there are some really great ones.
Yeah, there are great ones.
Like that one with the box.
Really bad ones.
There are some terrible ones out there. But yeah, Ryan, where's my phone?
Your pocket?
Fucking guy, dude.
How'd you lose your phone?
I didn't bring it inside. Fucker. Ryan, you have the notes app.
Yeah.
Get the notes out. We gotta put down our scores for Ballerina.
What notes?
The notes that say the films we watch every year that you have me send you for our final episode. Almost 200 episodes in.
Jesus Christ.
I don't open the
I
fucking
think
thing.
it's the first time Ryan's ever had to open on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. We're at 19. I'm 19 movies this year already.
It's pretty good.
Fucking
I watched The Accountant too yesterday.
Did you?
I really liked it. I think it's way better than the first one. Because it's more of a story.
I didn't watch the second one yet. Is it on
really-
Netflix right now?
It's on Amazon for free.
Amazon.
I don't think I have it.
Unbroken
You don't
for
have
the
it?
first time.
I don't know.
Unbroken.
looking
Is that
up
when he holds the thing?
The
up?
Scores.
World War II
Yeah.
movie where
I saw that in theaters.
Crash. Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I was way too young to watch that in a theater. It's a really depressing movie.
It's just very sad.
Anything that can go wrong in that movie goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Thinks he's getting rescued. Japanese war movie.
Yeah. No, it was a plane. It wasn't a boat.
No, I thought it's a boat that pulls up next to him. It's a plane? That's so much worse.
It pokes holes all through the two rafts, and they have to patch it up, jump back in the water when it makes the second round, and then
Yeah, and then aren't they floating and the boat comes up to them, that's what they have to get on? Because they think eventually a boat shows up to get them.
yes.
Yeah, because they
I
get
was thinking
shot
of-
at.
Yes.
And then they're like, oh, we made it. The U.S. is here. Japanese warship picks them up, goes to an encampment.
Mhm.
That movie's so good, though.
Yeah, no, I certainly don't have that shit.
How do you not? I've shared it
I
with you
don't
late
know.
every year. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, then talk. Go.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 79. I think it's right below the 80 mark. So that's why I'm going to give it. Ryan, what would you give? Oh, wow. The look I just got.
No,
What would you give it?
I'd give it a flat 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me that look. You go above me. Oh my god. Yeah, because I feel like John Wick 2. No, 3's my least favorite John Wick. 3's probably like an 83. So I think this is. I think there's still a whole
What would you
letter
give for
grade
it?
difference between these two.
You probably gave it like a 95.
4.
I think I
Yeah.
give like a 90.
So it's not good.
It's.
Pretty
I
fucking
mean,
good.
it's 4 at 90, and then probably 87 for the first one, 86 for the second one, then 84 for the.
I mean, I like the first two. So.
Yeah, I just think the third one, at times, it feels longer. Which none of them have ever felt long to me except the third one.
I do love the third one, though. It just gets right into the action.
Oh, the first scene.
The first 30 minutes is just nonstop. The motorcycles chasing. Have you ever seen that edit with the lightsabers?
No.
People put on.
Oh, they
I've
put
seen a
my
lot
God.
of lightsaber.
It's
edits,
one of the
but-
No, you know
coolest
when the
edits.
guys are on the bikes with them? The motorcycles
They
chasing
pull
them?
out swords.
Yeah, they make them lightsabers.
It's so
Really?
sick. It's the same scene, but it's so
I
fucking
didn't-
cool.
It's just cool because it's
I didn't
lightsabers.
see that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we can add about. Oh, whatever. The director's name again. What's his name? Len?
Oh, yeah, it was
Yeah,
Len
Wise. I will give him a lot of credit. This was a tall order, especially seeing what happens when they did do a different director for the Continental. That wasn't Chad Stahelski. And everyone was like, there's no way you can make this film without that. And he did it as, I think this is the best version of this movie there is. Like, I don't think there's a version better than this.
No, yeah, I think they did
Yeah,
really,
so I
really
feel
well.
like I want him to get to direct more of them. And I'd love to see him maybe, if Chad, because I know he doesn't really want to keep working on the franchise, unless he does the next John Wick, which is that's the only way he said he'd come back to the franchise.
Mhm.
Then I think this guy should be in charge of it. He has the coloring down because it has that blue color grade to it.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's doing great.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it nails the style of John Wick perfectly. Like, there was never a point where I'm like, this isn't really the same action. This isn't the same style. It always felt like John Wick.
Yeah.
The Continental looked great. Like, everything about it felt like John Wick. But I just think the execution wasn't exactly there. And losing, it's not Chad Stahelski. Like, it's just not the guy. So,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, it was really nice to see Lance Reddick again, one last time for his last role.
Yeah. Do you think they used like old footage?
No, remember this film
Or-
before he died.
Did it?
Yeah, this got
Oh.
delayed for 2 years.
When did
Oh,
he
I didn't
die?
know that.
He died
Right
right
before
before,
four came
the
out.
fourth came out.
Yeah.
So almost 2 years ago. That one
This
was.
was filmed.
We saw. I forgot your dad went and saw that with us.
My dad loves John Wick.
Yeah, we went and saw it. We went to an early. We got an early pass for the fourth one, so we went and saw it like an early viewing in IMAX.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I ended up going to see it. We saw it again.
Yeah, I think I saw it
Yeah.
twice. Yeah.
You know what movie I've seen a lot?
Mm.
It's probably the movie I've seen the most in theaters since the 2020s. It's probably The Fall Guy. I think I saw it 5
Really?
times. I
Really?
loved that movie. I watched it again yesterday.
It's a good movie.
The
I like
scene
it.
when he goes, oh my god, fucking, who's the actor that retired? Always went full on to his roles. Gangs in New York.
Oh, Daniel
Daniel
Day-Lewis.
The best thing is like Daniel Day-Lewis, and he throws the tomahawk at the guy. That was just again a movie. That was another movie that you didn't think you were gonna like.
Yeah, I think you liked it a lot more than
Yeah,
I
I
did,
loved
but,
it because I loved
It was
just all
fun.
the
I think
stunt
you're
stuff.
just a hater from the beginning.
Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah,
He apologized on the podcast to the Elvis movie.
I did. Yo, it's gonna be dog shit.
He literally.
I was half fucking with Tommy because Tommy loves Elvis, and I was like, Beatles.
I don't, and I'm
Shut
not
up,
even
bitch.
the biggest.
Beatles are better than.
Yes, than Elvis.
Beatles are better than Elvis.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Elvis, but I don't listen to a lot of Beatles.
Beatles. I was the same way. Ryan came out. The Beatles are unbelievable. They're some of
I'm not
the
saying
greatest
they're bad.
It's
because they
pretty.
changed. Without the Beatles, I was doing like a whole like thing deep dive into like music timelines.
Mm.
Without the Beatles, there's no grunge era because they slowly
Oh, I mean,
They're
the Beatles
too-
are better, sorry.
Yeah.
because they changed the way music could be, and they make these crazy sad tracks with this super monotone basses and stuff, which is exactly what grunge eventually turns.
Yeah.
Grunge is huge from old school. Not jazz.
Blues.
Yeah, like blues music, all that. That was what made grunge. And Eddie Vedder's talked about all that.
Yeah,
But
just-
yeah, Beatles are unbelievable. I think they're better than Elvis.
Never thought I'd hear those words from
Yeah.
out.
And my family's a huge Elvis family.
Yeah.
And I've definitely sided with the Beatles, especially with the documentary and everything.
Beatles
like
are
that.
great. You got to finish that.
I know. I think I have one episode left.
So good.
But
Who stopped on the last episode?
I do it all the time.
Well, it's like 3 movies.
Yeah, literally, they're all like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you watch it, let me know because I want to watch the rooftop scene.
I want to watch. That's what I want to get to.
Best.
But is there anything? Oh, I guess what is you, Connor? Connor, what would you give the movie?
I guess you'll ask me. That's kind of
Well, because
good.
when I do the app, I only have to worry about 2 of us.
Probably like 82.
82. All right. Nice.
I will say Connor is a true like film enjoyer.
Oh, yeah.
He does
enjoy
not
it.
hate on movies unless they are genuinely
Yeah.
Megapolis.
Yeah.
Those
Oh.
We're afraid. Why'd you do that?
Kyle Tucker home run.
He's on my fantasy team.
He is. I tried to trade for him last night, but
Oh, really?
I didn't even look.
I was looking at a trade and I'm like,
Do you want to hear the trade you offered me the other day?
What?
Straight up, Bryce Harper. Shohei for Bryce Harper. I was like, there's not a fucking chance I'm making that trade. I can put him in a pitch, and then I can sub him out and make him a hitter.
Tommy Edmond and Tariq Skubal for Framber Valdez and Gunnar Henderson.
That's actually not as bad
That's
of a
not
trade.
as
as
see
that.
what I'm saying? That's
as
not
bad,
awful.
But it's Tariq Skubal, who's the best pitcher.
Well, yeah, but Gunnar Henderson's good. He's heating up. He's heating up.
Yeah, but he's not
He started off
equivalent
slow.
as a shortstop to Tariq Skubal is to pitchers.
And Tommy Edmonds
No.
is pretty good as long as he's not hurt.
I love Tommy Edman.
Yeah, but he gets hurt. I think, you could get rid of him.
But then he would only be getting one player if he gets rid of Tommy Edman, because you have to think of the long-term effect.
No, but I'm saying give me Tommy Edmond. Because I want Tommy Edmond.
See, whenever someone makes me a trade, I always ask them the question, why do you want this trade to go?
Because he
through?
plays 3 positions and I can use that.
I
Exactly.
know, Luis Arias is the best. DH, first base, second base.
When Tommy Edmonds been healthy, he's played I think it's what he does, second,
Plays everything.
third. No, he does second,
Wait,
outfield, and
we need-
shortstop.
Wow. Is there anything else you want to add to the Ballerina?
I think it was good.
Like, yeah, what's your final thought?
I think it was very good. I really liked it. It's not as realistic as John Wick, which is crazy because John Wick is not the most. When you're using your jacket to block bullets, it kind of was.
that
But
was his biggest pet
Yeah.
peeve of the fourth one.
it goes wild.
It does go. It's
But
so
also
useless.
no. The thing was like everybody has the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of just like guys running around
But
going like this the whole time. It's like, all right, it'll be like 10 minutes of just this. It's like, all right,
It's pretty fucking cool.
It gets kind of old. It's cool as shit, but it gets kind of old when it's 2 hours of this. Fighting
No
like
one
wizards.
really has it though in the steps scene except him.
Yeah.
Because they start
Yeah,
going down.
Oh,
there's a spin-off of a character you're going to meet in the fourth one.
is that still happening?
Yeah, he's directing it. Donnie Yen.
Oh, Donnie Yen. Oh, I thought there was one of the
girl's
guy
also
with the
doing
dog.
Oh, he's the other one too.
Yeah, I thought so.
They're expanding this universe.
Yeah, I was thinking
He's a great character.
instead of John Wick in the end of this, just send him in. If it was that guy, that would have been pretty cool. Even though he's not he doesn't have the connection to the Russians, and he's not.
Yeah, I guess that's why
as experienced.
John Wick.
Yeah,
I feel like they just threw him in because some people were expecting to see John Wick.
Yeah, and also put him in the trailers and make $100 million more.
How much? What do we think? What was the budget for this?
It was 80 to 90. And I looked up the John Wick budgets. It was the first one was 20, 30. Second was 40. Third was 75. Fourth was 100.
Oh, it did not debut very well.
Really?
Really?
It said it's falling short at the box office. I guess they expect to make a lot more.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch just neared 800 million. Final Reckoning's at 450.
That's not good.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, but
the budget was. I think the budget was 400 million.
Yeah.
John Wick debuts at 25. I guess they were expecting a bigger number.
Yeah.
I mean, when you spend that much money on a movie,
you know what?
More.
The Count 2 made 110.
Yeah, it's not
on
bad.
The 70, which isn't a lot, but they said that was like they were expecting less.
Yeah.
So
it's not awful.
Maybe a third one. I'm very excited. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of side with Ryan on this. I think Ballerina's a really enjoyable time. If you like this franchise, you're going to like the Ballerina movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's parts that aren't as realistic, like Ryan said, but all in all, it's still a movie in this universe. It feels like the universe. There's some awesome fight sequences. I really love the fire and water scene with the fire hose.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought that was super cool. It was so different from anything else I was going to see. But yeah, I think it's good. And I hope that we get more from this director in this world and more of Ande Armas in this world.
Mm-hmm.
But Kyra, do you have any last thoughts on Ballerina? I'll let you jump in.
You said you liked the fire water scene.
Yeah,
it was cool, but I feel like there was way too much flamethrower. Like she pulled out the flamethrower, and I felt like 10 minutes. It was just flamethrower fights back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's flamethrower.
Yeah, it's cool, but like it gets to a point where it's just like, all right, shoots fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's so cool.
And somehow magically every scene, the range of the flamethrower got longer and longer.
Well, yeah, flamethrower can push out like.
I know it can push out, but like there would be scenes where it's like, oh shoot, can't get him 20 feet away. Oh, let me just nail this motherfucker 40 feet away now. But
it also felt like video game flamethrowers where like it touches the guy and he's dead immediately.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why like certain times she would like light them back on fire.
Oh yeah.
But then there was times where it like hit the once and they're not dying.
Yeah, not yet.
They're gonna be in a lot of pain. I love that the one dude she just kept lighting him on fire. He was like burn.
But yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
Good popcorn movie.
Great popcorn movie.
We fucking killed the popcorn. It was going.
I didn't even touch it.
Dude, it was
we need is crazy.
Brother, every 5 minutes I put my hand in, and this motherfucker would be like, put your hand on top of my head. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I would take mine out, go back. Oh, I'm sorry.
The audio spike.
And then it was like probably like 3/4 full. And like, all right, let me let him have for a bit.
I started
10, 15, maybe 20 minutes later. I'm touching the bottom of the thing. Like, where did all the popcorn go?
Kept grabbing my hand. It was creeping me out.
Dude, at one point, I held my hand there waiting for him to take it out. I was just, okay. And he looked over and be like...
Good. It's a healthy snack. Whole grain.
Yeah.
The butter and salt, not so much. But
I don't put extra butter on mine. I like when there's no butter.
Ew.
Just plain popcorn?
Yeah, it's the best.
No.
It's healthy.
Yeah,
it's good for you.
It adds a lot of fiber.
It's better for you, but like not better.
Good poops.
I don't ever put butter on it.
It's so good.
It's only because it has
so
butter.
much butter.
It's so much worse. It gets all on your fingers.
That's why they have napkins.
Yeah, but I gotta carry
napkins.
Always use that straw trick where you pour the butter down.
Oh yeah, you put the straw halfway down,
you talk about
the middle, all the way down.
Boom. Had to bring her back.
Oh, it was delicious
the best popcorn I've had in years.
It's phenomenal popcorn.
Because the time before we talked about, I ate like 3 pieces of popcorn. And my popcorn was terrible. And then we went back. Me and Ryan were literally like sitting there like,
Let's go popcorn.
So just munching through.
Whatever seasoning they use is really good.
Now we might have to go to Giant and get chicken bop. It's like the 90 calorie for like 4 cups of it. Dude, you can eat the whole bag. It's like 100 and something calories.
Really?
Or
you just get movie theater popcorn.
Where would I go get movie theater?
No, there's like brands.
Oh, I thought you meant like go drive to the movies.
Oh no, you ever had the Smart Food movie theater popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit
So good.
Actually movie theater popcorn.
Have you ever had the
Then go get some.
There's I think it's hers popcorn. It's literally just
the
it's
blue bag.
so good.
So good. It's so salty.
Hers has popcorn.
No, yeah. It's no good as being that good. It's actually really good.
So good.
We're all just fiending.
We're just running straight to Giant.
I'm going to get popcorn now. But yeah, that's all I really have about Ballerina. But before we leave, like every episode, Ryan, what are you going to recommend to everyone to watch this?
I'm going to recommend Tire Season 2 because it's very funny.
Oh, you watched it?
I haven't finished it yet. I'm almost done. But if you like the first season, it's just that again, but 12 episodes instead of 6.
Oh,
so it's
12?
pretty good. Yeah, they got 12 this time. And so many cameos of like a bunch, mostly comedians, but there's some big actors in it. And I'm like, how the fuck did they get that guy? Yeah. So very funny. But it was also funny. I watched it last night and there's a part, this guy, I don't know, Russian, Eastern European guy comes in. He's like, my car's broken. I need you to fix it. And he goes back and he's like, there's an ethnic white here. I need you to help me. It's so funny. And I just thought back to Ballerina, the big like mini boss dude. I'm like, that's an ethnic white, scary dude. Yeah.
Ethnic white.
So funny.
I'm going to recommend Rocky Balboa. I watched the fight yesterday. Second best Rocky movie. So good.
Oh, pretty good.
What's the best? What's the best?
Rocky 5's fucking ass.
Rocky 5 is ass.
I ain't hitting your bell. Shut up.
Wait, which one's the best?
2.
First or second? All right. Put Balboa above the first one?
Oh, every day. Because 1 hasn't aged as great. Like the fighting stuff.
Yeah.
Like the fight's not as you don't go and rewatch the first one for the fight again.
Mm-hmm.
Creed's better. I'm kidding. Calm down.
Creed 1's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, we about to throw hands. we were about to recreate the fucking first fight from Creed 2 where you just see dies.
I will say though, I think my favorite scene is in Creed 1 when he's running up the street with all the ATVs and motorbikes going by. That's the best scene in the franchise.
What? No.
Dude, that gives me chills every time I see it.
Rocky's 2 run with all the kids running too.
That's awesome.
That's the best scene.
That's
Creed
what
running
makes
up.
that scene cool. Because like it just shows Rocky fucking so old.
Yeah.
Creed, and then now you have all these kids, ATVs and dirt bikes, which you see a shit ton in Philly.
Yeah,
like
always.
First of all, the best scene in the franchise is the end of Rocky 2. When they both fall and they're climbing the ropes, I still I'm like, because it's like Star Wars. I'm like, oh my god, he's not going to turn this time. Like my brain tries to tell
Rocky's
myself,
gonna get up quicker this time.
I'm like, Apollo's going to get up first. The whole universe is going to change all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to say Rocky and Balboa because I think even though I love the Creed movies, it was the perfect way to end that franchise. Like you could have ended on Balboa and everyone was okay with that.
Yeah.
Because 5's so bad, and now they may have pushed the Creed movies too far, but we'll see. They are making a 4th one.
They are?
Yeah. Making an anime series of Creed.
Oh yeah,
a TV show and a movie.
Jesus Christ,
That's what I'm saying. I think they may be pushing it too far.
Is it going to be Michael B. Jordan directing again? The 4th one?
I hope he gets another chance because I do like his directing. Yeah. I just feel like the fight was really good.
You know what I still haven't seen yet? Sinners.
It was good.
We didn't see that together.
No, I saw that alone. No, I did see it by myself.
Yeah, because I was in Cooperstown for the Baseball Hall of Fame. Me and my dad and my brother saw it. My dad and brother gave it a 60. I was like, fucking loser. It's better than a 60. But yeah.
There is a post-credit scene.
There's 2.
There's 2. You don't have to say for the last one.
What?
It's fine. It's just a guy singing a song. And I literally, we watched the first one, and it was just me, but it was a pretty big theater. And we walk out, and the girl who's like the ticket checker, she was like, oh, guys, you left a little early. There's a post-credit scene. So, like, me and 10, 15 other people go back, and we're just, like, standing, like, along the seats just waiting. And the scene plays, and it's just the guy going back and singing a song. And the guy turns, he's like, you fucking kidding me? It's so funny.
But the actual post-credit scene sets up that there's going to be more of the story.
The first one is important, and it's not really like it's there's the initial credits of just like the actors and the director, and then it's the scene. Then there's like the big scroll,
and then there's
Although you missed it, didn't you?
I missed it.
You walked out.
I didn't. I truly was like, "There's no way Sinners has a post."
I mean, it's like a 5-minute. It's
like
the end
a
of the
scene.
movie.
It's not like a little thing. Like it's a whole secret.
Really important.
Yeah, it clearly sets up that there's going to be more to the story.
And it's a good ending.
Okay.
It's good. It's a good scene.
But yeah, that's all we have for this episode. Thank you guys.
Recommendation of the week.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Unbroken, because I already.
I
already talked about it, but Unbroken. It's pretty good.
That's a good one. I don't think either one of us have ever recommended that either.
No. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It doesn't happen very often that we both.
Wasn't there a second one that nobody talked about? Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know.
There's
I think
definitely
there was
not
a
a sequel to this movie.
No, I thought there was a second one when he got home and had like PTSD. I could be thinking of a totally
Think of
different
Jacob's
movie.
Ladder?
No.
I was going to say it's from like the 80s. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking into the episode. Continue checking out the streams. Go check out the newest TikTok clip in which I get Connor smashed by a trap.
Yeah.
There is it.
Does that have good
It
reviews?
wasn't good, no.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like him at home.
Oh, shit.
What is it called? Unbroken.
Path to Redemption.
Never seen it.
What the fuck?
Never even heard of it.
But yeah, keep checking out the TikToks, Twitch, everything. Streaming's really fun, especially on Battlefront right now.
That scene where I killed Ryan. Well, killed Ryan.
No, the thing where you're late as you're like, why are we following Tommy? And you see my flashlight hit the rope, and I look at it, and I jump over without even saying a word, and then hearing, ah! And Ryan just stopped. You see you run into it, and Ryan's like 5 feet back from stopping.
I didn't put it together. It's Jack O'Connell in Unbroken.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the main the vampire in Sinners.
Not bad, actually. He's just the vampire in Sinners, like the main one.
Mm.
Bad's a strong term because he's really not.
He's a vampire. He's got to eat.
Did you know it wasn't CGI when he turned into like the full thing?
What do you mean?
You know, like when like you see like the real version of
Like
him
in the end.
Yeah, that's not CGI.
Really? That was all makeup?
That's all makeup. I watched the behind the scenes thing about it.
Okay.
Ryan Coogler is that fucking dude.
Yeah, he rules.
Yeah, he's making an X-Files reboot. So, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And next week, I don't know what we're reviewing it because I don't think anything comes out this week.
I don't think there's anything huge.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of time. Oh, we're recording with ESP Golf, ESP TV. We're ranking the top 10 horror monsters and villains.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going on a podcast, the 2V podcast. We're going on Saturday, and then we're recording on Monday with ESP. Yeah. And you're going to be seeing the posts on TikToks, which hopefully we can make really creative ones with our new partnership with Golf Daddy. It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
We got to come up with some ideas and some TikToks. We have mics on the way that I ordered.
Sweet. I'll break them.
Yeah, did you ever hear that?
No.
I'll tell you off the podcast. He broke the mic I bought for us. It's our biggest TikTok clip, a YouTube clip, but
I thought it was Land of Bad.
No, YouTube clip.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, we'll see you guys. Thank you for joining us, Connor. It was very nice to have you on again.
Nice to kidnap you for a night.
Yeah. Now we have to go get popcorn because we're all fiending like.
You're the one who said you wanted popcorn.
I know, but then you guys start talking.
You started this.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're all fiending for popcorn. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Mm.